Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Judobi Ngozika. I offer accounting tutorials for secondary students, those writing I can, and just for basic knowledge. Today I'll be describing what an account is. I'll start by defining it so that we can understand what it is. An account is where transactions are being recorded. That is the first place you record transaction. In fact, not the first place, the second place you record transaction. Okay? The first place you record accounting transaction is your source documents. And source document, I will explain that in my next video. But let me stick to the topic of today. So, account is where you record transactions. Now, what is transaction? Transaction is simply an activity that involves exchange of goods and services in recipients of cash. Okay? Meaning, for instance, I if I were to say I want to buy, say, some books from a bookshop, okay? Now the bookshop man will give me the books that I want, and in exchange for those books that I want, I'll be paying money. So that is transaction, exchange of goods or services for cash. Okay? Now, sometimes this exchange might involve actual payment of cash. Sometimes it might not. If, for instance, the person doesn't have cash at the moment, you could say, okay, Mr. Bookseller, can I give you your money at a future date? Okay? Maybe the bookseller might say, okay, you're my old customer and I know you. For that reason, I would give you the books you want on credit. But if he says, Oga, I don't know you, I can't give you this book on credit. Maybe the man can announce, okay, I would give you my watch. My watch is what's the value of these books. And if he agrees, that's fine. But the point I'm trying to make is that sometimes when you want to purchase an item, you might not have the actual cash. Now, if the person selling that product is your customer, he or she might be willing to give you those products on credit. Why? Because he knows you. There is a relationship. Okay, maybe he knows where you live, or he knows your place of work, or he knows you, and you are his customer, and he has the confidence that you would pay him. All right, then he can give you those goods on credit. So that's that for transaction. Now, every transaction is recorded in an account. Like I said earlier on, an account that we use in accounting basically is T-shaped account. So you know how a letter T is. It has a vertical line across, a horizontal line. That's like you have a straight vertical line. So you straight horizontal line. Then you have the vertical line across, and then you have two sides. Two sides. One on the left hand side, the other is the right hand side. Now on the left hand side, one is the left hand side, the other is the right hand side. Left hand side, like I said earlier on, is the debit side. The right hand side is the credit side. I've described what an account is, but for virtue of this video, I'm just trying to recap it so that we can have a full understanding of what an account is. So this is what an account is. An account is where you record your transaction. It is T-shaped, has debit side, which is the left hand side, and credit side. Okay, now let's get into types of accounts. There are various types of accounts in accounting. Okay, we have personal accounts, we have impersonal accounts, we have just those two basically, personal account and impersonal account. Now, personal account is account that has to do with human persons, be it a customer, be it a corporate entity, with whom the business is having the business transaction with. Are we together? Like for instance, Dangote is a renowned cement producer. Now, if you are to open an account with Dangote's name, you can say Dangote cement account. Let's say you're into cement business. Let's say you sell cement, and Dangote is a major supplier. You, and let's say you have other suppliers, but to prevent confusion and to know okay how much cement you do buy from Dangote specifically, you might have Dangote account. Okay, he's a supplier, but for you to be specific so that you can able to track which supplier particularly are we talking about. So you can now have Dangote suppliers account. Okay, so that's an example of personal account. Now if you have several customers, for instance, and let's say you have Josephine as one of your customers, you have Top Air, you have Ngozi, all these are your customers that come to buy cement from you. You can, instead of having just a general debtors account, you can have different account and say Ngozi's account, Top Air account, so that you can track the person that bought products from you. Are we together? So this is an example of personal account. It deals with persons, okay, be it your customer, be it your supplier. That is that for personal accounts. Now we have impersonal account. Impersonal account, just like the name suggests, is not account that deals with person. Example of such account are things like revenue accounts, okay, expenditure accounts, okay, assets accounts. All these are impersonal account because the person that actually purchased those products is not involved. You see now, like for example, if I have my revenue account, I'm not talking about who paid me money. I want to just know how much money I have so far. So that is that. So that is example revenue account. So we have revenue account, income account. You can also have asset account. All these are examples of what impersonal account. I don't even understand what I've explained so far. But if you have any question, please just send me a message. Okay, send me a message on my Gmail. I'll be leaving that in the description box so that you can reach me out or write in the comment section. But preferably send me a message so I can read it and then I can answer you directly. I hope we've learned something today. So just a general recap, we talked about what account is, we talked about the types of accounts, and we gave instances of the various types of accounts that we have. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope to see you in my next class. Thank you so much. And if you know someone that has problem in accounting, please share my channel with that person. That person would really learn a lot. And you can also reach me out on my Gmail account so that I could personally give that person a tutorial. Okay, I love accounting so much, and I just